take back the MVP with him? Or is Nuko just going to casually walk into this against someone he said hasn't really woken up yet? In our opening MVP interview, my name is Sterks. I'm joined by Finn and Dagda as we take you into MKOI versus Vitality. Two of what I would say are the craziest teams in the LEC that kind of risk it for the biscuit is a light way of putting it.
One of the reasons we started seeing an EVA top was because of the Rumble meta that was so prevalent before. Everyone was just banning Rumble, and it was hard to find an answer, but it would be the Syndra lock in here for Humanoid, a classic.
It's been a classic, right? Even this split, we've seen it. I'm just looking towards my sheet. It's his most played now with 5 games in total, 4 regular season, 1 opening playoffs of going to an international where Vitality have only ever been to one before in 2018.
If you put your eyes as maybe Lindsas is in trouble.
Mewin is going to run into this. Elyoya comes in as well. Lindsas does indeed flash as much by Elyoya, double flash as well. Mewin, remember, he's just going to auto him down, and it's first blood with Elyoya's invade. He tries to catch up, level lead for Elyoya.
But this is the thing now, right? So Lindsas is going to clear the 2 camps, reset. Elyoya's already on the map after his purchase with massive amount of gold. And level 6 in a low bot lane.
Fleshy could be in trouble here. He's being run down with lethal tempo. The slow is enough. The flash has to be burned. And MKOI on a steamroll in this early game.
Mewin is a little bit pushed out, but he has the equalizer. In theory, he could just ult this and then back out if he thinks he's in any danger, as he will rightfully do right now.
Nuko needs a stun now and a crystallize. Flash Frost not going to be connected. Mewin gets slow, but he's running back in. A little bit greedy. He's right in the eye of the storm as well. He's going to overheat. A Vault Breaker going to be used. And Mewin, he won't flash out. He knows he's dead. Kill over to Nuko. That's what you want. But in the end, shared by Lindsas, 150 gold for him. And again, finally works for Vitality.
He could go and check for Lindsas right now.
A little 5 Elyoya goes into Fog, pulls out the Cyclone, the stun down, the arrow layers down everything on Fleshy. And on Core as well. True Shot Barrage gets buffered, but now Kazi in trouble. Tries to find Elyoya, but the damage is still good enough from Alvaro. He's hitting everything right now as Kazi tries to kite and weave, but he's bonked. Alvaro didn't miss on the Seraphine, and MKOI's dive is a success.
Now we have the weak laners versus the strong laners now, mismatch. So it's not Nuko being left alone.
He just dies
versus 3, there is no Cyclone. That's the only difference. Glacial Storm used on Alvaro instead. There's the Crystallite. Flash Frost flashed away from, but Nuko going to go egg. He burns the flash before he does, and that means Super's going to take turret aggro. Elyoya gets out, but now the passive is down. Super takes plating with him as well. As let's see. I mean, Vitality on the back burner off that level 1 is still feels like such a fantastic opening from MKOI.
Super stepping up.
There's the arrow right in his face. Humanoid, though, looking for the unleashed power. Super almost stepping down. He thought he could trade him, and Humanoid just pressed the no button. Is what we're looking at for now, and it is still on the jungle. I mean, even though Lindsas' arrow comes through. Oh! Okay. Kazi tweaked a bit too hard. He is smiling, but he was out and then he was back in. We'll be laughing about it then. Elyoya angle up in the top lane. Nuko's quite deep.
It's so hard to gank in Anivia. He has Swifty's boots. He's so fast.
Equalizer's going to start it though. Flash Frost onto Elyoya. He's going to kite it away. Flash there from Mewin when he's going to Electro Harpoon, and even though he overheats, his autos do a lot of damage. Cassio as well. 3 members with immense amounts of burst. Jojo will snag the kill as Nuko gets taken out. Meanwhile, Super is going to die. Ankle Prison on top as well. The encore pretty good as he flashes over the wall. It's going to be match of flash. A Vault Breaker in, and Super's still dead. Mid-turret retribution here for Vitality, but top is under fire. The minion wave is going. They won't even get mid on Vitality's side.
Not going to be the case. Elyoya now spot on this top side. Is Nuko being a nuisance here?
He's going to get the smite down. Good Acro Prism. Flash Frost as well. The stuns galore on Alvaro. He gets bursted down. Crystallize as well. Stuck in the Glacial Storm. Flash forward. Nuko. Sneaky with the bird.
Where they're maybe in transition or overextended.
All right, Dagda says it, and here it comes. Miasma saves time, but a flash. Cease and desist. There's Alvaro to help out as well, but the bonk back and encore onto 2 members. Alvaro to slow the play down. A petrifying gaze onto Lindsas. He's down. 1 Fang, and now another makes twin. As Jojo looks for the chase. A TP coming in. Mewin flashes as well. Nuko cornered, pierced, but Humanoid as well. Scout of the week. He saves him. He is alive. He builds the range. He finds some space. Super comes up. Acro Prison dodged away his Kazi with a big bonk. Dagda calls out the play in the back end, and we're going to see what's happening there. But meanwhile, True Shot Barrage almost. Scrap Shield saves Mewin's life as Vitality look for the chase. They've got sustained with Fleshy. They want to go again.
Mewin trying to look for a flank, but he is on vision, so Vitality aware of where MKOI are positioned right now.
Mirwin gets the slow down, but a wall in the way again. The Anivia Valley once more. Aqua Prison. Dragon goes down, but Mirwin is dead. Here comes Lenses, but his ulti not yet available. Scout of the week from Humanoid is a dream, but he will not find the angle.
But Anivia completely nullifies that by just walling you out. So Greedy by Mirwin gets caught out, but still, Dragon secured by MKOI.
Arrow, True Chopper is going to follow up, but an encore. Nugger has to flash away. There's the Wukong Cyclone. Finally, Elyoya finds the bird going into the egg. It's a win so far. Cyclone denies and petrifying against Linton. Caught in traps again, but Scout of the week. A two-man. Linton pulls off the ulti before he dies. As Kazi tries to fire, but MKOI have shields for days. Elyoya with the chase to Jojo at the front line. The twin fang the noxious blast. MKOI won't stop here. Scout of the week again buys some space. Humanoid probably saved the play from being a wipe, but MKOI again still find their binding line.
To not buy Magic Pen and just continuing to buy these full AP items.
In, Alvaro found out before the play begins. Super. Oh, Alvaro rather gets the damage out. He flashes away and the arrow misses. That's a push here from Linces. Jojo's tipping in, so is Mir when the angle good for an equalizer. Scout of the week through the choke. Humanoid tries to zone him off. 7k on the Drake. This is soul for MKOI. Jojo slithers his way around to Linces as Dragon is still going down. Remember, Linces needs to get in position. There's the encore, the equalizer, but it just zones up Vitality. Dragon Soul coming up. Linces gets into position. The smoke goes down to Elyoya. Petrifying Gaze onto his slow, but it might be enough. A good Scout of the week to save the play, but Vitality have lost it because they've lost the Ocean Soul.
Because now they have the they have the Rumble ult. They can actually look for a turn.
Crystallize. Mirwin gets tagged. Elyoya finds an angle and it's on top of the equalizer. Tidal Wave going to follow through, but Linces on an island has to flash away. Elyoya almost dead as the arrow goes nowhere. Almost hit us in the audience as Kazi Arcane shift forward. Super's going to back away while the rest of MKOI have shot their shot. A Cyclone down and everything on the left side of your screen down with it as well. MKOI committed a lot, but didn't find a thing.
Look, they used 5 ultimates for MKOI and they killed no one. Anivia ult and okay, Anivia ult doesn't matter, but Syndra ult and Vi ult still up and available, and they have now started to ban themselves.
Nagnago just TPing back in at the moment. Vitality trying to see if they can keep them out.
They're trying to play it slow though. They get over the wall, but Baron is still leashed. Elyoya holds on to the leash. Crystallize good for Jojo, but even though Nagnago's doing good damage, Linces needs to get back in there. They leashed the Baron to steal it. No! Elyoya sneaks it out from his hands. Aqua Prison good sees and assist, while Mirwin cooks him alive. Vitality started it, and MKOI made damn sure well to finish it.
Every single decision comes down to Smite 5, 50-50.
5 seconds for the ulti, and Mirwin's going to flash him with Electro Harpoon and take Humanoid down first. There's that equalizer, back and refreshed. Vitality, a 3-man squad running for their lives, while MKOI with Baron are putting damage onto this mid lane turret.
MKOI just want to put as much damage as they can down. They have the ability to fall back towards Elder if they want to. With 45 seconds still on Humanoid, MKOI are going to be double buffed up as they go towards the base of Vitality.
And it has gone from bad to worse for Vitality. Now Soul down, Baron down, Elder buff down. This siege that's gonna come here from MKOI will be so difficult to stop. They need some miracle walls, they need some miracle waves to go their way if they are to defend this.
There just isn't an option anymore. And now you're kind of hoping for a pick, maybe Elyoya?
Check, yeah, maybe. Season's assist. No, not even needed. It's a Vault Breaker. GA taken away. The arrow flies through again. Humanoid, his angle great. He found Arrow, and he can unleash hell. It's a kill for Vitality. Elyoya goes back in and gets the Elder execute. A 1-for-1, but Super now flashes forward. Wants revenge, but Nugger stuns him in place while Mirwin comes in from an angle. A Vault Breaker to stop that, but Mirwin still runs forward. Ice is not enough to melt the flames. Mirwin still runs up to the turret. MKOI have 4, and they're not stopping here.
That Leandri's tick must have been perfect for Mirwin to get that kill. And now MKOI in front of the base continue the onslaught of Vitality.
So just going to go golden. He was tanking up turret aggro, but Super takes care of the turret for him. Inhibitor's going to drop as well. Elder's got half the cooldown left remaining. This is a game-ending Elder with MKOI still having Jojo's ulti. Super's up soon. Nexus turret's under fire. A great opening game, but MKOI hold their resilience, hold their patience with the cease and desist. Not going to be enough for that either. Nexus is exposed, and Movistar Koi enter playoffs with a big bang.
It was clean and confident from the get-go. Shutting down Linces was the name of the game from MKOI, and they did just that.